We have scads of information. Every week has an hour-long webinar to go with it. So each of these topics spoken about in great detail, start to finish. You're going to know who you need on your team for sure. How do you find the properties? All of this about owning the property over time, like in week 5, adding the value. That's an important thing to owning properties. Remember to look for the upside potential. There might be a property that you want to take from apartments into a condo conversion. There are many things you can do with properties. The zoning might change on some of the right on the blocks where you own the properties or in surrounding areas, and you can work with the planning and zoning committee to potentially change your property into something that automatically brings a lot more revenue in for you. So any way that you can increase the income on your properties, keep your expenses really low, cut out expenses that you don't need, sometimes just by shopping around, getting a different, less expensive vendor. And a lot of times it's just watching the expenses and seeing what there is that you haven't paid attention to for a while. Maybe shopping around insurance and getting that brought down lower. You still can have the same coverage, but you'll actually get a lower rate for the same amount of insurance coverage sometimes just by shopping it around. So little tips like that, we'll share that with you. Also, how do you manage your taxes? How do you sometimes get your taxes lowered just by going in and going through the process of working with the tax assessor's office? And then what about those upgrades? When and where are they important? Which ones give you a better return on your dollar and which ones are probably just an added expense that you really don't need to do as long as it's a rental? And then possibly when you're getting ready to sell it, let's say you have a rental house and you're getting ready to sell it on the retail market, that's a good time to upgrade the countertops or the appliances or something that will actually bring you a good return on value, where if you just keep it as a rental for a while, it's better to keep your expenses down.